What's good, y'all? It's your boy TYB Tone, and today I got a banger for y'all, man. But first and foremost, I'd like to appreciate for my 100 subscribers this week. It means a lot. All of y'all mean a lot to me. I'm glad to keep sharing this info with y'all. So, long story short, man, these experiences that the universe puts in front of you, and it's just amazing. The universe has amazing ways of communicating with you. It'll always it will always outthink you. You can never predict the next thing that will come into life, that will happen in your reality. You just have to experience it. But I'm gonna give y'all two amazing things that just happened recently in this new job that I work at. I would say the second week of my new job, there was a resident who came down with a big Alaskan Husky dog, right? And the dog was lost in that building. The resident that came down, found the dog roaming around the building, and brought it down to the front desk. So for some reason, I always love animals, so I felt like it was my duty to make sure that animal ended up safe. You know what I'm saying? It was my duty to make sure the animal, was safe. You know what I'm saying? Amidst of me still being at work, me being a new, employee, I still thought to myself, I gotta make sure this dog is, safe at the end of the day. So, the resident gave us a dog. I chose to, hold the dog right at the front desk. That's kind of crazy. You're not supposed to really do something like that. But, the dog was lost. It had no owner. What I'm going to let it do? Run around the building? I'm not going to do that. So, we had the dog, in our possession. And then, long story short, we got the dog back upstairs into the apartment. And then after we got it into the apartment, me and the maintenance guys waiting in the hallway to go back downstairs, right? So, in the midst of that, the dog pops right back out the door by itself, unlocks the door by itself, comes back down into the hallway. So we're like, yo, we can't leave the dog in here like that because he's gonna come back out again. So as we brought it downstairs, it sprouted off and ran outside of the door. So as it ran outside of the door, my first instinct, I gotta go get this dog. Like, it ran outside of the building of where, the complex of which I work at. It ran all the way to the past, the train station. It went into like the plaza. So I was just like, wow, like I gotta go get this dog. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I ended up catching up to the dog, and I just got very, very creative in these moments. And I used my belt, took off my belt to attach it to the collar of the dog and bring the dog back to the building. You know what I'm saying? It was just crazy. Like, the critical thinking, is just amazing. Like, you know what I'm saying? And like, the critical thinking benefit, that comes along with, retaining your seed is God tier, man. You know what I'm saying? So I put the collar on. I put the belt on the collar, brought it back to the building. When I got into the building, nobody thought I was gonna come back in with that dog, man. Like, it was a cold night, you know what I'm saying? A big Alaskan Husky, man. You know how hard it is to tame those dogs? You know what I'm saying? Like, so I brought the dog back, right? Everybody was surprised, and, long story short, I still had to keep the dog, company until the residents actually came home and to pick it up. So, I brought it to the back, and I was just chilling with it while, my boy, the other employee, was, holding it down in the front desk. So I was chilling with the dog, man. And then I was just like petting it and just showing it love, you know what I'm saying? Just unconditional love, man. I love animals. I always did since a kid. So I felt like it was my duty to make sure it was all good. So, I was petting it and everything, and, and then it was a moment where the dog looked at me, turned around, looked at me, and just started licking me, like appreciating me for what I've done. And it acknowledged it, you know what I'm saying? And in the midst of that, as I was petting it, I noticed the collar was super, super tight on the dog. Like that was a big dog, and it had like a trainer collar on it, but that trainer collar was like poking in the neck of the dog. You know what I'm saying? So I found a way to like loosen the collar. I don't know how I did it. I just like was trying to like loosen it up, and then boom, it instantly got loosened. I could tell the the tension of the dog just, left away. Like I could tell it got more calm, it felt more comfortable. It was even dog treats, in the front desk, and I found a way to give it some food. There was a bottle, there was like a empty container. It was like an empty vase, and I just, saw a bottle of water. I put water in the vase, and I just fed it water and snacks until the residents picked it up. And it was just, I felt like in the moments of me sitting down with the dog, like I felt like I was chosen. Like I felt like, I was supposed to be the one who, protected the animal. I was supposed to be the one the dog, ran away from, so I could go get it, and I could be the one who's protecting it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just know not many would be able to chase after a big Alaskan Husky dog with the confidence that it's gonna get it and bring it back safe. But I always had confidence as an individual, even before I was retaining. But for me, aligning myself with my true self and righteous on all angles while on semen retention, I know that I was empowered by the Most High. So that was an amazing experience right there. Another experience that happened last night, right? So this one is crazy. So I'm doing like a little meditation, right? Because it was calm that night. What I'm saying? It wasn't a lot of residents coming around, so I was getting off of meditation. What I'm saying? Anytime I get a chance to work on myself, I work on myself. So as I was working on myself, I saw I was just meditating, right? And then boom, somebody comes out of nowhere, right? Dude comes out of nowhere, and he's like, hello, yeah, I need to I need to feed my neighbor's cat because my neighbor went away. You understand? So I said to myself, I said, this is mad, like random and odd. So I said, okay, tell me the resident's name and I could pull it up. So I typed in the resident's name, and then I saw that it said the number of the resident, right? Guess what the number of the resident was? It said 88888888888. I was like, yo, this is crazy. Like I knew this sign had to do with me, it had to do with I had to do some light work, you know what I'm saying, for the Most High. Like I knew it was something that I had to do, you know what I'm saying, and I knew it was a message in this guy coming to me and asking me about, can I help him with this, situation. So he told me that he had to feed his neighbor's cat, you know what I'm saying, and I'm an animal lover, you know what I'm saying, like I look at animals as people, like, you know what I'm saying. So I'm sure any other person would be like, what, cat? Nah, I'm not doing all that right now for a cat, you know what I'm saying. But nah, like when you just clicking with your heart, man, I feel like I'm unlocking my heart chakra, because like, I'm noticing me having like a lot of more, sympathy and understanding and understanding, you know what I'm saying. So as I did that, analyze the situation, I realized like there's these codes, and it just like, you're not gonna tell me that's odd, right? Like it's just 888888888. Whose number is like that? Whose cell phone number is like that? You understand? Like it's incredible. So I just like, I use that situation to just like warp myself into like that spiritual calling. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like those numbers and situations are spiritual callings for you to enter and complete that mission. You understand? So I completed that mission. I went up, he helped feed the cat, you know what I'm saying, and give it water, and the guy appreciated me so much. He was like, yo, thank you, you saved my cat, just appreciate it. I said, no problem, man. And I know, and one more thing, man, cats are spiritual animals. Like, if you learn about them a little more, like they were very like, respected in the ancient Egyptian lifestyle. Like the cat was always worshipped because it's a spiritual entity. It's like its own race of animals, separate from other animals, if you get what I'm saying. Like, so I knew it had to do with like a spiritual situation. Like I just knew it had to do with something spiritual. Like, God knew that I would, like, you understand, like God knew that cat was hungry, and God made a way for that cat to eat, and he made that way happen through me. You understand? And same thing for the dog. The dog went running, the dog was hungry when I found it, but God made a way for that dog to be saved, that dog's collar to be loose, and that dog to be fed and given some love through me. It's no coincidence, man. So That's just two amazing, incredible experiences that I had, so far. You know, and especially in this new workplace, this things like this happening on the second week of a new job is just, it's not a coincidence, man. It's the energy, it's the power, and it's just an amazing experience, man. So thanks a lot, man. I appreciate y'all. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. I got more bangers dropping for y'all. It's your boy T.Y.B. Tone, and I'm out. Peace.